Hello everybody. This stream is Twitch. I'm streaming this on Twitch right now. Which, if you're watching this on post, since this will be on YouTube, it might seem a little, it might not seem any different, but when this was streamed, it was on Twitch. And basically the reason for that is the day I'm streaming this, I didn't put out very much content. And, see, plus or minus 3 are preferred. And I really wanted to play Bryan today, but if you're familiar with the YouTube channel, you know I've already played Bryan in my Tekken series. I played him rather early on.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Bryan Fury.
And I'd assume that anybody who frequents my YouTube channel doesn't really care to see Bryan again. At least, you know, not like 2 or 3 hours of Bryan again. So I figured I'd put this stream on Twitch. You know, stream live from Twitch, on Twitch, during Twitch. And it will be exported. This will be on YouTube. More than likely, fairly soon after it's actually uploaded to Twitch. I'd like to get it on there really early. I don't know when it'll be on Twitch, but or YouTube, excuse me. But it will be. But partly the reason why this is going on Twitch first, and I mean I'm basically talking to myself on Twitch at the moment, is because number one, I've already streamed Bryan on the YouTube channel, which I explained already, but number two, because I don't really put out enough Twitch content, in my opinion. You know, my Twitch is, you know, it's got Killer Instinct and one episode of Skullgirls on it, so the Twitch channel is looking a little barren. And I figure, since, you know, Tekken's one of my mainstay games on the YouTube, why not try and get a Tekken audience on Twitch? Unless I can just never get a connection, so might have to reconnect here. I'm just basically, that's the gist of what we're doing here. Is some Tekken stuff for Twitch. 4 or above. Let's just do any. See how bad these connections can get this late at night. You know, my Twitch content is rather barren. There's no Tekken on Twitch. And you know, if I'm known for anything on YouTube, which I highly doubt, it would be Tekken. You know, that's what I started streaming. Is Tekken. You know, those are my most popular videos. So why not try and ride that Tekken hype train to some YouTube or to some Twitch? And also, you know, really wanted to play Bryan. Used Bryan a lot today in practice and stuff. Still nothing. It was a 2-bar connection. Used Bryan a lot today. all day I was thinking to myself, wow, I'd like to play Bryan today. So, here I am, playing Bryan. Okay, only if you're really close will that counter hit launch. Excuse me. And I mean, the commentary may not be the best here. I'm still not feeling very good. If you watched any of my YouTube streams today, you know that I'm not feeling the best. I'm hoping I can get any kind of match. Alright, thank God I got a match. And, you know, I'm just talking to myself. At this point, I don't have any viewers right now, as far as I can tell. Although my connection doesn't seem like it's the best. We've got a 5th Q Law for my 9th Q Bryan. This guy's got no losses yet either. Alright, let's see if I can be his first loss. Oh, this connection's already not good. Not liking the way this is looking. Alright. I got a lot of input delay. I can do it though. Ouch. Nice armor move. And I think I'd maybe like to make a series out of this, revisiting characters. The delay. Ooh. Having trouble doing anything here. But I'm not gonna blame this on lag. I mean, you can see how the connection is anyway, but of course that's not one-sided. His is just as bad as mine. Ugh. That's what you get when you set your connection to any, though.
Round 3. Fight.
Drop that combo. Ooh, landed that snake edge though. Really shouldn't have. Get you a snake pit. Ouch. Dang. The disconnect between my presses and my buttons actually coming out is pretty bad. Accidental Ukemi. This lag's pretty nasty.
Round 4. Fight.
Oof. Oof. What's that mean? That oof meme. That's how I feel right now with this connection. Ouch. Yeah, this is GG's. Yeah, you can have it. That was something else, man. All those drop buttons. Let's go back to online mode and see what we can do here. Okay, we're gonna change that from any. We're gonna go 3 or above. 3 bar connections are okay. I mean, they're not good, but they're not terrible. And you know, even if I don't get any Twitch viewers, this will still be put on YouTube. This will still be uploaded. So I'm gonna continue to offer mediocre commentary. That's what everyone comes to my channel for, is the mediocre commentary and the moderately okay gameplay sometimes. Basically, yeah, I've been playing with Bryan all day, so I just wanted to do some ranked stuff with him. Because honestly, Bryan's probably one of my favorite characters in Tekken 7. He's a lot of fun. You can play him really recklessly. I've talked about it before in previous streams where Bryan has showed up, that he's just got so many counter hits and so much he can do from a counter stand. He can just be played very recklessly. More so than probably anybody else in the game. And I've been brushing up on my combos all morning. I've been trying to get better with Bryan. Alright, we got ourselves a fight. 4-bar connection too. Not too bad. Hopefully this will run somewhat smoothly. Hopefully I can do something. And Alyssa. Beginner, no nameplate. 1 loss, huh? Looks to be a pretty new guy. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can land some of those cool combos I was doing in warm-up. And if the connection's really too bad, you know, if I can't get any good fights or anything, I might just go do some treasure battles. I really wanted to play Bryan today. I want to play Bryan a lot as of late. And I don't really know why. I just really want to put out some Bryan videos. And of course on the YouTube I do the Tekken Tomfoolery series where I play a different character every night. Which is fun. You know, it opens up my horizons. I get to see how everybody plays. You know, I get to play some characters that normally I wouldn't play. Like Yoshimitsu, I'd really never taken a ranked, but I did. You know, Bob, Paul, Kuma. I think we disconnected. Just a lot of characters that I wouldn't normally play outside of practice mode or the character stories. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, you know? It's good to broaden your horizons and explore and, you know, see, especially in a game like Tekken, where there's such a steep learning curve to just playing one character, let alone all of them, you know? And I've mentioned it before, that, I think previously I touched on it really shortly in a stream on the YouTube, that, Tekken, more so than most other fighting games, is a game where you have to find a main. You know, you have to find somebody that you're good with and that you can stick with. You can't just play everybody, because everybody's so, you know, there's such a learning curve to playing everybody. And, yeah, we disconnected, so, you know, there's such a hard learning curve to playing anybody in Tekken. Everybody's got, you know, upwards of 100+ moves that they can do. You know, there's characters that are far more technical than anything else you'd see in a fighting game. King, for example. You know, I play a lot of King in my spare time. And King's a very technical character. King has a lot of multi-button presses and multi-button attacks, stuff that, you know, you wouldn't see in something like Mortal Kombat or Injustice 2. you know, there's just so much in Tekken that's something you wouldn't see normally, like changes certain moves like that, turns into a launcher. Or that, you know, that turns into a hard knockdown. Just, there's so much that in Tekken that's so different from a different fighting game. Alright, so we're not going to get any action, so I'm just going to bang out some treasure matches, you know, see how high I can get my win streak. This is the old stuff I used to do on the tomfoolery streams before I had PlayStation Plus. You know, nothing too special. Not really a test of skill, just beating up the computer. And of course, you know, I know it doesn't get as many views. People want to see ranked matches, but, you know, my connection's pretty garbage right now. Which, I mean, it usually is when I stream. Less so on YouTube, though. I guess Twitch just uses a lot more bandwidth. But I can concentrate more on commentary during the treasure battles. You know, when I'm playing ranked, I have to pay attention. With treasure battles, you know, it's just AI. They don't learn. You just beat them up.
Round 1. Fight.
And, well, maybe I can get my Bryan ranked up pretty high, too. I saw you going for a key charge. Stop it. Ooh. You have a snake pit. There you go. I'd like to think I'm alright with Bryan, to be honest. Maybe not as good as I am with other characters, but... that was a whiff. I wish I could figure out some good snake edge combos. You know, my snake edge combos are pretty ugly. I'm really bad off the snake edge. Like I've got really nothing I can do off the snake edge. Just because I play so many characters that normally I would play King. You know, I like King a lot. King has been my favorite Tekken character ever since, you know, way back when I played my first Tekken game, Tekken Advance, on the Game Boy. Which I don't think looks too good on my part, but, because that's not an incredibly good Tekken game. It's not the first thing people think of when they think of Tekken. It's the Game Boy Advance. Oh. No blue stuff, please.
Round 2. Fight.
But, and I mean, I don't claim to be a Tekken expert, either. You know, if you've watched any of my YouTube streams prior to, you know, really any of my YouTube streams, I'll talk about how I'm no expert at Tekken. You know, I'm not. I've always played the 2D fighting games, you know, Mortal Kombat and Injustice. I've never been huge on 3D fighting games. Soul Calibur I'm not a big fan of. But Soul Calibur, it's not that I hate 3D fighting games. I really enjoy 3D fighting games. I really love Tekken. You know, it's probably one of my favorite fighting games, to be honest. Tekken 7 is probably my favorite game out right now. It's so much fun, and it's so solid. And everything is just very good. Everything feels good. And that's not something you can find in a lot of fighting games, like Injustice. Ooh. I have a snake pit. Stop crouching, I'm gonna give you a snake pit. Yeah, I think that move's called snake pit, at least. Oh, no fisherman's hook. Yeah, there you go.
Round 2. Fight.
Basically what I'm getting at is, you know, 3D fighting games have never been my forte. You know, when you grow up playing the 2D fighting games and the fake 3D, like some of the MK games out there, like Deadly Alliance, Armageddon. You never really get a feel for 3D stuff. You know, you never learn how to sidewalk. You never learn how to play footsies. You never learn how to work the environment. You know, there's no wall combos in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. And that touches on the learning curve thing I was talking about just a few seconds ago. With Tekken, there's so much you've got to learn. You know, you've got to learn about wall combos. You've got to learn about corkscrews. You got to learn about bounds and recaptures. You know, you've got to find every character's proper spacing.
Round 2. Fight.
Everybody in Tekken has somewhere they can be. You know, there's no zoning characters. There's nobody that is perfect at long range. There's no dead shots or Aquamans to harp on Injustice 2's imbalances for a second. I didn't tech that. Nice. Why am I telling the CPU that's nice? That's our first loss tonight, too, to a jack.
You lose.
But, you've got to learn spacing, and I'm not saying spacing isn't important in other fighting games, but, you know, go play Injustice 2 and tell me that spacing is as big a deal in it as it is in Tekken 7. Maybe that's a bad example, because Injustice 2 is a very unbalanced fighting game, in my opinion, you know? There's these characters in Injustice 2 that are way better than everybody else. And there's no counter hits. Well, there's no counter hit properties. I'm not going to say there's no counter hits. You know, you don't have any characters that shine when counter hitting. There's nobody in Injustice 2 that's like Steve Fox or Bryan that can just, you know, win a fight by being reckless. You know, you've got rushdown characters like Bane and everybody, but it's rushdown to the most simplified extent.
Round 1. Fight.
Injustice 2, in my mind, is a very simplified fighting game, especially compared to Tekken. Alright, that's faster. And I mean, I'm not disparaging Injustice 2. I love the game. I just don't really like the online.
KO.
Wall splat.
Round
I don't really like the online in Injustice 2. Injustice 2 is a game I'd much rather play alone, you know, offline with the multiverse events and all that. I feel like that's where Injustice 2 shines, is offline. And I suppose this is just the crap on Injustice 2 stream, really.
You win.
That's all I've been harping on for the past couple minutes, is just the differences. And you really can't compare Tekken to any other fighting game right now, except maybe Dead or Alive, but I've never played Dead or Alive.
Come and get some.
I just know it's another 3D fighter with stage interactions. I've thought about playing Dead or Alive. I really have. You've got your basic law. I can't really say that because I'm playing against the computer. Of course, it's going to be the basic facets of each character. I really would have loved to have put in some ranked matches tonight. We're going to try a little bit later. See if the connection's improved any. That's not going to connect, is it? Oh, I blocked it. Sorry. Here's an elbow to the dome.
Final round. Fight.
Computer with a good parry. Ouch. And you know, that's one of the problems you get when you play against the computer a lot, is you get input reads because it's a computer. You know, it's gotta do whatever it can to win. You know, it tries its best. You get other human players that they can't input read. You know, they have to hard read and they have to guess. That's part of the fun of playing human players. You know, you don't know what they're gonna do. It's the unpredictable nature of fighting games, really. Like something in Tekken, you know, it's very complicated. You've got side walking, you've got sidestep combos and all that. But I'm probably gonna spend a lot of time here waxing rhapsodic about how complicated and enjoyable Tekken is once you get past that steep learning curve. And are there characters I feel are easier to play in Tekken? Yeah, Eddie, for example. I wouldn't say he's easy to play, but I wouldn't say he's difficult either. You know, you've got a lot you can do with Eddie. He's got a lot of stances and stuff. You know, he's kind of a tricky character to fight more so than he is to play. He's got a lot of neat stuff he can do with all those kicks, and he's got a lot of lows. You know, if you've caught the YouTube streams, you know that I'm no good at fighting lows. Let's see if we can get a wall splat here. Come on. All right, there it is. You've got to learn a lot with Tekken, is what I'm getting at. That's my basic idea here. There's a lot to learn. Very steep, you know, very rough learning curve. A first-time player to Tekken. I mean, I've said it before in the YouTube streams. This is my first Tekken since Tekken 4, and a lot has changed. You know, there's a whole lot you can do in this game that you couldn't do in Tekken 4. And it's been a long time since I played Tekken 4, so you know, jumping into this one after playing years and years of Mortal Kombat, yeah, it was something else. You know, I came into this fresh off Injustice 2, which I play still. You know, I've got the Ultimate Edition, I've got the DLCs. But jumping into Tekken 7 fresh off Injustice 2 is not something I'd recommend. Because it was a big change. Going from 2D back and forth movement to side walking and sidestep combos, and, you know, lows, mids, and highs. You know, 3 different types of attack. 3 different types of guard. No zoning. No special moves, really. Just, you know, a part of the reason I love Tekken so much is it's just fist on flesh. It's 2 guys, or a guy and a girl, or 2 gals, you know, just hitting each other as hard as they can. That's a part of my love for Tekken. There's no superpowers. There's no lasers unless you're Devil Jin or Devil Cast. There's no fireballs, at least until they added Akuma. And well, Geese is gonna have the Reppuken, but you can't depend on that stuff. No, this isn't Street Fighter. You can't play it like Street Fighter. You've got to play it like Tekken. You've got to learn. You got to realize that you can't mash your way to victory in Tekken. You can't really mash at all in Tekken. It's calculated, it's slow, and it's methodical, and it's just good stuff. I love Tekken, I really do. And my skills may not reflect that, but for me, Tekken is a proving point of how far I've come as a fighting game player. You know, I came from... I'm 20 years old now, and I came from playing Mortal Kombat my whole life, and 1 Tekken game. 2, technically, if you count Tekken Advanced. But compared to the mainline entries, it really isn't even that good. You know, coming from Midway and now they're NetherRealm Studios, you know, those kinds of fighting games, to something as advanced and as complicated as Tekken, and being able to say that, yeah, I'm competent, you know, it feels good. It feels good to be competent at Tekken. It feels really good to be a competent Tekken player, you know? I'm not saying I'd ever make it to EVO. I probably wouldn't even make it past qualifiers, to be honest with you. But I'd like to think that I'm competent. I'd like to think that I can at least put out some good fights, you know, some alright combos. Some solid stuff. I dropped some batteries. Excuse me. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this? It's the Devil Kazumi hour. If you've caught any of the YouTube streams, you know how much I don't like Devil Kazumi. Oh, yeah, that's GG too. Yeah, if you've seen any of the YouTube content, you know that, and I mean if you're watching this on YouTube, most definitely you know that I don't like Devil Kazumi. I'm not gonna say she's a cheap boss or anything, you know, I'm not gonna complain, but there's things about her I really don't like the tiger setups and the unblockables and the lasers and the no juggles. That was a little weird. That attack in particular is one I'm really not a fan of. She's just, as far as a boss character goes, you can tell she's a boss. She's very powerful. Let's see if we can't get a good connection for some ranked stuff. That's what I'm here for. The 4 or above, +3 only. Let's do plus or minus 3 only. I'd like to at least get a few ranked matches out in the stream. I don't want to just do treasure battle the whole time, because that's boring. just fighting the computer. You're not learning anything, really. I mean, you're learning basics, but you're not learning how to fight other people. And yeah, I do have a Skeletor Bryan. Thanks to Vark Skeletor for the idea. Vine Sauce Joel for the uninitiated. Speaking of Vine Sauce, Vinny is streaming right now. And I was watching that previously, but let's see here. I'm gonna try and do some universal commands. Full screen run into 4, slide kick, cross up. Okay. Let me just check something here real quick. But basically, what I've been saying is, you know, I've been harping on how good Tekken is. And, you know, once this gets uploaded to YouTube, the YouTube audience is going to be like, yeah, we know you like Tekken. And I do. I love it. Top 10 favorite fighting games. Tekken is probably number 1. It's just, it's very good. You know, as somebody who's played Mortal Kombat as long as he can remember. As somebody who's played Mortal Kombat for as long as he could hold a controller, Tekken is a breath of fresh air. It's just so different. It's so much fun and requires a lot of thinking, a lot of let's see if we can get a connection. Please work. Nope, didn't think so. I don't think we're gonna get any kind of ranked matches tonight, because my connection is being incredibly butt. Which kind of blows hard. Because I'd really like to put in some ranked matches tonight. God, that just sounds painful. Let's get the side switch throw. I wonder, I'm gonna try something here. $69 damage. 69 versus 70, I think. 72. And if you're new to Tekken, combo decay in Tekken is vicious. There's a whole lot of combo decay in Tekken. You know, it's just you got to be willing to lose damage if you want a cool looking combo. Unless you're Ponko playing Akuma, in which case you can wipe a guy in 11 seconds with a good combo. Which is, it's something else. If you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend it. It's a good looking video. Some really cool Akuma stuff. He just annihilates a Bryan player. And it's nuts. Okay, so I think what Vark Skeletor does, Vine Sauce Joel again, is he'll do the Snake Edge, and then I think he'll wait till standing to enter another move. I don't know how he does his Snake Edge combo. I wish I could. I really would like some good Snake Edge combos. But we are not going to get any ranked matches tonight. I guess it's because I'm streaming directly to Twitch rather than YouTube, where I generally stream. Because when I stream to YouTube, I can at least get, you know, 1 or 2 good ranked matches out. More than that, really. My connection works enough. Let's try this. That's not what I meant to try. That corkscrews too. Huh. Okay, hold on. You can go straight into that 4 then. Alright, I didn't know you could go straight into the 4. I thought you had to do the full combo. Okay. $52 damage off a 5-hit combo is not anything to turn your head at. Dropping combos is. %, not percent, just 62 damage. And yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any good ranked matches. That hurts my feelings. I really hate to have to just do treasure battle for another 20 or 30 minutes. Because who wants to watch treasure battles, huh? You know, my first few Tekken streams were just treasure battles because I didn't have access to PlayStation Plus. And that's not interesting content. Let's do this. 1, 1, 1, back to 4. 54 damage. 1, 1, 1, back to 4. 64 damage. 1, 1, 1, back to 1, 4. 69 for a 10 string. That's actually really good. 69 for an 8 string. You can put a delay on that 1. Does it become unblockable if you fully charge it? I don't think so. Let's see if we can actually get a fight. Alright, we got a fight. We got a ranked match. It's probably gonna disconnect. This guy's 9th Q. My Bryan's only 9th Q too. My highest character is Heihachi, who is 2nd Q, but speaking of Heihachi, 0 wins with his Heihachi. Let's see if we can actually have this fight. Let's see if it doesn't disconnect. I hope it doesn't. I'd like to get 1 ranked match at least. Be worth something, you know? And I'd like to fight a good Heihachi. Heihachi's cool to watch. He's a pretty tough character to play because his range is so short, but he's cool to watch. And this guy's got the booty shorts and the pocket Kuma. Digging it. Gotta play those footsies. Alright. Nice. Good electric. There you go. Oh, nice counter hit. God, I need to go into practice and learn some snake edge combos. Alright, GG. I got a little quick with my my buttons there. Oh, no fisherman hook. Misjudged my range. Full corkscrew. Yeah, there you go. There's the corkscrew. No grab off the corkscrew. What are you doing? Heihachi doesn't have any air grabs. He's not king. That's not going to connect, I hope. Alright, I gotta real quick. Good demon scissors. This guy's playing good blocks.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Alright, let me just answer this message. I'm just gonna back up a lot. Alright, now I'm up against the wall. Dangerous position. Alright. I'm glad I took that, actually. That's what I get for being AFK and backing up. Instant corkscrew sometimes. Ouch. Alright, good jump kicks. That puts me in while rising if I block it. Yeah, there you go. Good stuff.
Round 4.
Go AFK to answer another message. Sidewalk this. Alright. I'll let him have this one while I answer this message. Just good stomps, good stomps, good stomps. And win with the power bomb. Alright, had to answer that message. Alright, let's do this. Third round.
Fight.
Landed the fisherman's hook. Didn't follow up on it because I'm stupid. This Heihachi rocking the booty shorts distracting me. That comes out really quick. Big fan of that move. Down forward 2-1. Yeah. Ooh. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Accidental jet upper. That's gonna connect. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Rip. Alright, good stuff. Let's see if he, oh, okay. Straight for the revenge match. Not bad. Alright, good.
Get ready for the next battle.
Solid Heihachi. Does a lot of stomps when you're on the ground, which I suppose is smart. You know, unless somebody knows to foreground roll. Probably gonna try and stream until I get the first Dan. If I can get enough ranked matches to make first Dan. Jeez, I don't even know if I will.
Round 1.
But
Fight.
alright. Oh, with that kick. Nice counter. Ooh. Alright. Good kicks. No snake pit. Get out of the air. He's going for the neutral throws. Good Ukemi. There you go.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, broken toy. It's such a good throw. But you've got to work hard to land it. I should have gone for the fisherman slam there. Yeah, there you go. Eat you one of them. No wall splat. That's not gonna connect. Punish them rage arts.
Round 3. Fight.
Rage arts are, you know, a lot of people that play Tekken are like, there's a minority, no, I wouldn't even say a minority, there's a group of Tekken players that feel rage arts are unnecessary and dumb down the process. And there's a group of people that support rage arts. And I'd say I support them. You know, they add an extra layer into the fights. Oh, alright, good stuff. Punish on the blocked fisherman's hook. Here's a snake pit. Right over my snake pitch. And that's gonna block. Alright, GG's. Let me check this out for a second here. Broadcast settings. Advanced settings. Let's go ahead and take that off screen because this is a Twitch stream. Timed out my revenge match. Should have accepted it. Dadgummit. We probably aren't going to get another ranked match for the rest of the night. It's really weird to see full screen with a stream going. If you follow the YouTube channel, you know that I always have commentators, comments and such on screen. Are we gonna get a 3-bar connection? Oh man, good stuff.
Get ready for the next battle.
I'm gonna send myself a Kappa. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, there we go. I sent myself a Kappa. I pray you connect. I really want some good ranked matches tonight. Come on now. Right, cool stuff. Lee's pretty tough. At least for me. I'm not good with lows. I'm not good with kicks. Connection's a little iffy. No armor chariot tackle. Alright, good armor move. I've got one too though. Yeah, there we go. No jet upper? Here's my jet upper. Snake edge jumped right over it. I'm down with that. Let's see what we can do here. Come on, let's beat this lead. Ah, I dropped that. I could have took that into a corkscrew, but I didn't. It's so hard to play good footsies on a gamepad, man. Like I've said numerous times on the YouTube, though, I'm looking into getting a fight stick. If anybody here in the stream is, you know, new to its jacket, be sure to, you know, shameless plug. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel. And if you enjoy the content, I post almost every night. Okay. I post Tekken and tomorrow, if you're watching this on post on YouTube, it's not tomorrow, but if you're joining the stream on Twitch right now, I've got my Gungeon podcast, air quotations, tomorrow. every Friday I do a sort of halfway podcast. Excuse me.
Get ready for the next
A
battle.
halfway podcast where I play Enter the Gungeon and use it as sort of background entertainment, you know, filler to talk over. Because nobody wants to watch a black screen and just listen to somebody talk. But yeah, if you enjoy the content
Round
and
one.
you're here on Twitch,
Fight.
be sure to check out the YouTube. I think it's linked in my Twitch. It may not be though. It's YouTube. It's Jacket. I don't have any mods here right now, so dang it. The drops. So you gonna go for Rage Art? Oh, good throw. And there's the Rage Art. So I'll go for a throw, and that should finish.
KO.
After this match, I'll post a link to the YouTube channel in chat for anybody that's here on Twitch and wants to check out the YouTube channel. You don't have to. Content is more frequent on the YouTube channel though, so if you do enjoy, feel free to check it out. And get ready to hear me say the same stuff over and over again. That's one of my problems. Good throw. I like to repeat myself. I like to hear myself talk.
Fight.
Ouch. I don't even know how that countered. It's the armor punch. Just to fake him out. He wants me to get close. This should wall splat. Good damage. And land it. Alright, good block. Ouch. That's slow-mo. I tried to put an attack out and I really shouldn't have.
Round
Skipping this.
four.
Always skip that.
Fight.
If you'd like a fight with me, you can hit my Twitter, DM me on there, and we can have a set. You know, YouTube viewers already know. Yeah, there you go. I didn't mean to do the jumping kick. I'm gonna block that though. This guy knows his lows.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, after this match, I'll be sure to post links to the Twitter and the YouTube in chat, so that anybody that wants to find them can find them. I'm not saying you have to. I appreciate the viewership, regardless of whether you check out the YouTube or the Twitter. It means the world that you take your time out of your day to watch me be bad at Tekken. Let's see if I can't hit him with a snake pit. No snake pit. Yeah, there you go with that though. Low kicks. Good block. Good punish. Rage Arts, man, so punishable. I don't use them very often. I use them sometimes, but I mean, I'm not gonna spam Rage Art. You know, I'm gonna use it when I see it might work. Rage Arts are good punishes. They're not just something you should do. Are we gonna get another fight? Right off the bat?
YouTube is it as Jacket, Twitter is Jacket Streama.
Whoops, had a typo there. Okay, there we go.
Jacket Streams.
Yeah, there you go. So now the YouTube and the Twitter are in the description. If anybody wants to check those out, we've got an Eddie. So bad at fighting Eddies. It's not even funny. I can't even fight a computer Eddie. A good Eddie is something to be afraid of, to be honest. There's just so much Eddie can do. I don't know why I went for a throw there. I knew it wasn't going to work out. Ouch. Playing good footsies, too. Nice counter hit. That ground hits. There you go. Get you one of them. That's not going to hit, is it? No, it just kind of scraped me. There you go. Alright. Every time he goes into relax, I'm just gonna hit him with that. Yep. I'll have to learn eventually. Alright, good stuff.
Round 3.
I rarely get perfects online. No punish on the launcher. All about these counter hits, and that's gonna connect. Not gonna kill. Did way less damage than I actually thought it was gonna do. I wasn't really afraid of it killing. I was afraid of it dropping me into rage stance or state. Every time he goes into relax, I'm just gonna drop that elbow because it works. Revenge match. You gonna get anything? Is she gonna disconnect? No hard feelings. If he disconnects, I'm not gonna be upset. I'm not salty. It happens. Just see what my time is here. What we got? Yeah, I'm just gonna stream for a little while. I don't want to call this filler content, but I don't want to call it like, you know, an important stream. Well, all streams are important. That's a bad mindset to have, that no streams are important, or only certain ones are important. Any type of viewer base is important. You know, anybody that's willing to take the time out of their life to watch me do stuff is well, number one, it's really cool. You know, it just brightens my day that people would be willing to watch me do stuff online. What's that do on counter? Sets him up for a launch. See if I can get that jet upper corkscrew. Alright. again, I really need to work on my snake edge combos. If anybody would like to, whether you're a YouTube viewer or a Twitch viewer, if anybody would like to have a couple sets, help me learn some good snake edge stuff, it'd be much appreciated. Just let me know on the Twitter, or you know, add me on PlayStation and message me here. Either one works. I'm always open to have sets with viewers. I don't think we're gonna get any more ranked matches. My connection's being butt. I hate to have so much dead air in any of my streams, Twitch or otherwise. There's not a whole lot to talk about when I'm just standing in the warm-up room punching a Paul. So, you know, apologies for my bad connection. That's not what I want to do. But I don't really think any more ranked matches are going to come down the pipeline. So I think we're going to just end this one here. You know, thanks for big thank you to anyone that tuned in. It means a lot. You know, just to have any viewers is important. If you're watching this on the YouTube, thanks for clicking on my video. You know, out of all the Tekken videos out there, you clicked on mine. It means a lot. Anyway, as usual, thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everyone that will tune in, and catch me here every night.